Good evening, guys. Can we start the session? Good evening to all. I hope that my voice is audible.
Yes, audible.
Can we start the session?
Yes.
Thank you. Today we have just to discuss about the transforming conflict into collaboration. What are the strategies for enhancing team dynamics? That's topic only we have planned to discuss. The conflict is an inevitable part of any team or organization. When individual with diverse personalities, perspectives, and work style collaborative, difference are bound to arise. However, the way these conflicts are managed can significantly impact team performance and morale. The morale is nothing, it's the outcome of motivation, if simply says. While unresolved conflict can lead to tension and inefficiency, effectively addressing it can transform disagreement into opportunities for growth and innovation. In this session, we will explore practical strategies to turn conflict into collaboration. How the negative term just to convert in that positive strategy. That is today we are going to make such a wonderful session. I hope that enabling teams to leverage their difference for greater creativity, efficiency, and success. That this, yes, this slide sets the tone for the session by highlighting the importance of addressing and transforming conflict into opportunities for collaboration in today's workplace. It emphasizes that conflict, when handled effectively, can become a good thing. I mean, positive statement for innovation, stronger relationship, and better teamwork. Why transforming conflict is crucial, especially in that modern workplace? What is the necessity is there? First one is dynamic work environment. The teams are more diverse than ever, including different cultures, skill sets, and perspective. These difference, yes, okay. These differences can lead to conflict if not managed effectively. Yes, because it's not, we can't able to manage such a situation because every small startup to MNC, different culture of peoples are working there, each people having different mindset, skill set also, their perspective is very different. So we can, as a leader, as a management, want to manage, handle this conflict in effective manner. Otherwise, we can face major problem. That's why today we have discussed about especially the topic how the conflict convert to the collaboration. Hybrid work models, it's a fashion for today, especially for remote in-office teams collaborating, misunderstanding and miscommunication are mostly to arise. These things should be leading the conflict. Next one is every company's major one of the goal is innovation. Conflict, because today the competition world, innovation is most important. Any one companies want to stand their market share. So the conflict often arises from different point of view, which when resolved collaboratively can spark creative solutions. The three reasons mainly the transforming conflict is crucial in modern workplace, right? One is dynamic work environment. Second one is the style of work mode. Nowadays, that hybrid work mode, all those things, it's lead to the conflict. Next one is innovation. So the three of the reasons, majorly the conflict should be transforming. So here I want to give one example. I hope that that example explaining you to understanding what is conflict. I mean, the understanding of conflict. During Tesla Model 3 production ramp up, there was a significant conflict between Elon Musk and his team over whether to prioritize the speed or quality. Here, the conflict is Elon Musk wanted on aggressive timeline, while the team pushed back, citing risk of compromised quality. In that situation, how the Elon Musk just to convert the conflict into collaboration, that is most important. Here, after open discussion and many adjustments, they work together to automate production line while ensuring quality control. This approach not only resolved the conflict but also made Tesla a leader in EV manufacturing. So, such a way, if the negative factors we can't able to overcome, but how we can convert that negative statement into positive, that is matter here. Here, the key takeaway from the example is the conflict does not have to destructive or destroy. When approached with the right mindset and right strategies means it can lead to innovation, strong relationship and better result. Encourage the audience to view conflict as an opportunity to bring out their best in their team. That is matter here. Here, the understanding conflict. Conflict are natural in any collaborative environment due to difference in perspective, values and goals. By recognizing the root cause of conflict, the team can move beyond and find mutually beneficial solutions. Here, the three perspective we can understand that conflict. One is perspective view, second one is values view, third one is goals view. Here I am just to giving their example each factors. First, we can see that difference in perspective. That during the development of first iPhone, the design team and engineering team had conflicting perspectives. The Apple design debate, we can say, normally, the case studies, many of them to heard, many of them should be studied previously. I hope that. Yes, in that time, the conflict, the engineering team as well as the designing team had conflicting perspective. The design team prioritized and user experience. The engineering team wanted functionally and easy of production. Here, the root cause of conflict is different perspective on what was most important, because the design team priority also most important, as well as the engineering team expectation also not bad. So both are having here to create some conflict. The resolution is how the resolution made, or what resolution took that place. That is matter here. By holding multiple brainstorming sections, the team found a way to integrate both priorities, resulting in the product that revolutionized the technology. Here the thing is, Adil, Adil, please unmute your phone, please. Thank you. Yes, here what we have learned means the diverse perspective, when understood, can lead to innovative solution. Next, move on to the difference in values. One non-profit organization fund allocations, that time it creates some conflict. One group wanted to invest in education. The second group say some priority about immediate relief for disaster victims. I hope that both the team expectation is good, but we can't implement both the team expectations, right? That is the root cause of conflict here. The different values guiding decision making. How we can resolve this conflict? By recognizing these values, the team agreed to split the donation, addressing both immediate and long-term needs. Because one group wanted to invest in education, no, because aligning with their mission to empower future generations. Yes, so here the donation amount should be splitted. 50% of amount should be spent with immediate relief matter, then 50% of amount spent with long-term needs. Here, the understanding the underlying value of each party can help find a balanced approach. That is that value of, difference in values. How in that value system the conflict will arise means how we can resolve. The third perspective is difference in goals. You know, one scenario, a marketing team focused on increasing brand awareness through creative campaign. The next team, sales team, pushed for immediate lead generation to meet revenue target. Because the marketing team focuses to increase the brand awareness. The sales team pushed for immediate result, revenue target. Here, the root causes, conflict root causes misaligned goals between long-term branding and short-term revenue. Here, the leaders, the management want to take some resolutions, no? The right resolution we are expecting. The resolutions just go for right way, immediately the conflict convert to the collaboration. Otherwise, the conflict create the problem of the company. Simple. Here, the leadership facilitated a joint meeting where both the teams agreed to to conducted such a meeting for both the teams. marketing as well as salespeople. The marketing campaign that attracted lead while enhancing, yes, the same thing, the salespeople giving some immediate revenue related goals. So the management want to arrange a meeting how we can arrange align both goals in a single line. That is, the aligning team goals can transform conflict into collaborations. Here, the conflict often arises because we view in the same situation differently based on our priority as well as previous experience. To address conflict effectively, start by identifying the root cause of problem. Whether it's a difference in perspective, different in values, or different in goals. Use these insights to understanding, aligning, and create collaborative solutions. The three way we want to handle that conflict, definitely the conflict convert into the collaboration. That's it. Next, now I hope all the students are very well understand about what is conflict, how the conflict want to be handled. Yes, now why the conflict convert in the collaborations? What is the benefits of collaborations? Here I want to take the theoretical parts. Yes, I'm just going to explain few example. Here, these example helpful for you to understand how much benefits is there for collaborations, right? The first example is SpaceX and NASA collaboration. You just to think that SpaceX partnered with NASA to develop a Crew Dragon spacecraft, which is now used to transport astronaut to the international space design. Yes, innovation. NASA provided the space exploration expertise while SpaceX brought in cutting edge technology and innovative approaches to manufacturing and design. Together, they created a spacecraft that has revolutionized space travel for NASA and private enterprises like. That is that example of collaboration leads to innovative solution. Yes, next the benefit is collaboration improve morale. How? The JAPOS team-based work culture. JAPOS, a online retailer, encourage a collaborative and fun work culture where employees are empowered to make decisions and share ideas openly. JAPOS employees are encouraged to communicate freely with their colleagues, support each other in their roles, and contribute ideas openly for sharing their open feedbacks. This culture of openness lead to increased employee engagement and high morale, which is reflected in their low turnover and rate and high customer satisfaction. This is the example of collaboration improve morale. The third benefits of collaboration is collaboration enhances productivity. The manufacturing in Toyota production systems, no, the TPS, we can call it as Toyota's production systems. The Toyota's production system relies heavily on collaborations among workers and every stage of the manufacturing process. You know, the Kaizen, the philosophy at Toyota emphasizes continuous improvement through teamwork. Employees are encouraged to identify inefficiencies and collaborative to solve them. This result in high level of productivity with Toyota becoming one of the most efficient manufacturers in the world. This is the example of collaboration enhance productivity. Then leveraging diverse skills and perspective. The crisis management in emergency response term, when the natural disasters strike, emergency response team made up of professionals from various sectors, firefighters, medical personnel, logistics experts, and government officials collaborate to provide relief. Each team member bring unique expertise that is essential to solving complex problem. Firefighters manage rescue efforts. The medical team treat the injured, and logistics experts coordinate supply. By leveraging these diverse skills, the team can address multiple aspects of crisis effectively and swiftly. This is the example of leveraging diverse skills and perspectives. Achieving greater success. The collaboration in movie production, the production of Avengers, yes, the Endgame, a massive blockbuster movie, right? Required collaboration across multiple departments like script writing, acting, special efforts of marketing team, and distribution. Each department contributes its expertise and work closely together to create the final product. This collaboration resulted in the film that crossed over $2.7 billion, becoming one of the highest crossing film in history. The success was direct result of efficient teamwork and collaboration across various sectors. This example shows that collaboration, whether in the workplace or in a specified field, brings tangible benefits that contribute to better result and stronger and more cohesive team, right? So, you know, that collaboration mainly having 5 benefits. One is collaboration leads to innovation solutions, collaborations improve morale, collaboration enhance productivity. Fourth one is leveraging diverse skills and perspective. And finally, collaboration helpful for achieving great success. The next, the strategy for enhancing team dynamics. Conflict convert into collaboration in that between, yes, this edge to this edge, what are the strategies we want to enhance for team dynamics? because the individual dynamics is different, group dynamics is different, right? So the group dynamics is the individual want to show the individual behavior is different, but the same individual entered in the group means that time the same individual behavior is different, reflecting in the group behaviors. So what are the strategy for enhancing team dynamics? Here I just suggested 5 strategy for enhancing the conflict convert into collaborations. The various strategies there, but here I am highlighting 5 significance strategy just to taken place to improve team performance and collaborations. Here we just do brief explanation. The next slides we go for in-depthly. Yes, the first one is active listening skills. Encourage team members to truly listen to one another without interrupting, allowing everyone ideas and concerning to be heard. Active listening promote respect, understanding, and more effective communication within the team. The leadership skills having 3 more parts. One is autocratic leadership, second one is democratic leadership, third one is free rein leadership. Here the active listening skills to listen everyone, that is comes under participative leadership, that is democratic leadership style. The best example of the style is Google Pichai. Yes, Google Sundar Pichai. He is the best example of democratic leader. He listened always the employee, the subordinates' ideas. Yes. Next one is open communication channel. Foster a culture where communication flow freely in all directions, upward, downward, and across the team. Open channel ensure that information is shared transparently and team members feel comfortable expressing their thoughts, ideas, etc. Their concern also, right? Third one is conflict resolution techniques. Equip teams and methods to resolve dispute constructively. Some disputes constructively, such as focusing on common goal, facilitating meditations, or using negotiation skill, or whatever may be. Effective conflict resolution helps team move past disagreements and focus on collaboration. This is the major aim of conflict resolution techniques. Next one is building trust within teams. Trust is the foundation of any successful team. Encourage action that build reliability and honesty, such as following through on commitments and being transparent in decision making. Trust leads to better cooperation and stronger working relationship. That is most important. Simply says bonding is more important in the group dynamics. The last one is encouraging diverse perspectives. Actively seek out and value diverse viewpoint within the team. Encouraging different perspective help team solve the problems creatively and enhance decision making by considering a wider range of ideas. Yes. So these 5 strategy for enhancing the team dynamics. The one by one we have go for in-depthly. Yes, this slide emphasizes the critical role of active listening in transforming conflict and fostering positive communication within teams. Sorry. Fully engaged with the speaker. That is most important. Why it is matter? Why fully engaged with the speaker? That is, active listening requires undivided attention. Engaging fully with the speaker means putting away distractions like phone or laptops, maintaining eye contact and showing that you are focused on understanding item. Example, in a team meeting, a leader who listens without distraction and demonstrate respect, making team members feel that their input is important, which can help avoid miscommunication and promote a collaborative atmosphere. Am I right? Yes. The second one is demonstrating empathy. Why it's matter here? The empathy is active listening means acknowledging the emotions and feelings behind the word. When the people feel understand on an emotional level, they are more likely to respond positively and work towards resolving conflict. Example, if your colleagues express frustration about workload stress, responding empathetically. Example, I understand that you are feeling overwhelmed right now. Can help de-escalate the situation and show that you care about their well-being. Yes, they feel something is good. That's why the empathy, demonstrating empathy is matter here. The third one is clarifying understanding. To ensure that the message is truly understood, it's important to paraphrase, ask clarifying questions, or summarize what the speaker said. This reduces the change of misinterpretation and ensure everyone is on same page. Example, after a team member explained their points on a project issue, a colleague might say, so what you are saying is that the timeline is too tight and may lead to quality issues. Is that correct? This shows active participation and ensure clarity. Active listening is a powerful tool for conflict resolution. It allows team members to engage meaningfully, build mutual respect, and transform misunderstanding into collaborative solutions. When practiced constantly, active listening enhances communication and strengthens team dynamics. Right? Next one is open communication channel. The 5 strategies are most important for conflict convert into collaboration. First, we did active. Please, anyone to say? I'm expecting your discussion also. This is the open forum. I told that many times. The open communication also helpful us to change the conflict into collaborations, right? So, okay. The second one is open communication channels. This slide highlights the importance of open communication in increasing a healthy team environment and preventing conflict. Establishing open communication channels encourage team members to express their thought without fear. That is most important. Open communication allows team members to share their opinion, concern, ideas without fear of judgment. Right? When employee feels safe to speak openly, they are more likely to contribute, engage, and other constructive feedbacks also, which leads to more transparent and collaborative atmosphere. Example, in a company with an open door policy, employees knows they can approach their manager or team leader at any time with questions or concern. This creates a culture where individuals feel safe to voice their thought, reducing misunderstanding and fostering a collaborative environment. The next, regular check-ins and feedback sections can help address issues before they escalate into conflict. Regular communication such as check-ins and feedback section allow the leaders and team members to address any concern earlier. Example, a manager scheduled bi-weekly or one-on-one check-ins with each team members to discuss progress, challenge, and their concern means you just to think that this proactive approach helps identify potential conflict early and provide a space to discuss solution before tension build. Immediately we having any conflict, we having any doubt, we can clarify that week itself. So the open communication help or frequent check-ins helpful for reduce the conflict. Next, encouraging constructive feedback. Open communication channels allow for continuous constructive feedback. This helps team members grow and adapt the strengthening relationship. Example, after completing a project, a team hold a debrief section where members provide feedbacks on what went well and where improvement can be made. This fosters a culture of continuous learning and improvements where issues are addressed collaboratively rather than fostering into bigger problems. In this example, we can take away from open communication channels are essential for a healthy team dynamic. They encourage transparency, trust, and sharing the ideas which can prevent conflict from escalating. Regular check-ins and feedback section ensure that issue or addressed yearly, promoting a positive and protective work environment. Right? So the next is conflict resolution techniques. Yes, we have already completed 2 points. One is active listening. Second one is open communication. Now we are move on to the third point. Third strategy is conflict resolution techniques. Here we are focusing on the importance of using conflict resolution techniques to manage disagreement constructively. The employee effective conflict resolution techniques, why it is matter here. The disagreement are inevitable in any team, but the way they are handled can determine the overall success of the team. Conflict resolution techniques such as meditation and negotiation provide structured way to address and resolve conflict in a positive and protective manner. Example, in a workplace where two employees are disagreeing over the project direction, the manager may intervene by applying conflict resolution strategy like active listening and meditation to ensure that both parties feel and heard respected. This helps avoid escalation and fostering a collaborative atmosphere. Immediately the manager or the leader want to be intervenes. That is the point here. The employee effective conflict resolution techniques. Immediately we want to focus. Meditation as a conflict resolution techniques. Yes, of course. The meditation involve a neutral third party facilitating a conversation between conflicting parties. The mediator helps both sides express their concern, identify underlying issues, and work towards mutually agreed solutions. This method encourages cooperation and allow all involved to feel better. Example, a team leader might mediate a dispute between two team members who have differing view on a project strategy. By providing a space for both individuals to share their perspective and guide them toward a compromise, the leader ensures that both parties collaborate towards a common goal. Yes. Next, turning potential conflict into growth opportunities. Conflict, when resolved effectively, can lead to positive outcomes. Instead of viewing disagreement as a setback, teams should see them as opportunities for growth, innovation, and better understanding of different perspectives. Conflict resolution techniques help them improve collaboration and strengthen relationship by overcoming challenging together. Here, the conflict resolution techniques such as mediation and negotiation provide teams with tools to address disagreement constructively. By promoting understanding and collaboration, these methods transform potential conflict into opportunities for growth, helping team build strong, more resilient dynamics. Yes, that is most important. The next one is explanation of the building trust with the team. That is most important to creating their bond inside the team members. Simply says that the creation of the network. We can say that group cohesion. That means how the individual just to attached with the group of people. What level the attachments should be shown? That is, we can simply say that group cohesion. Yes, that is building trust within teams. Here, we can focus the fundamental element in fostering a collaborative and effective team environment. Here, that trust is essential for effective collaboration. When team members trust one another, they feel more comfortable sharing the ideas, taking the risk, and offering support. The word trust, is create some empathy. The trust create on environment where everyone is motivated towards common goal, because every individual having different goals, but as a management, as a leader, we want to align individual group, goal into common goal. Here are some example in high performing teams like those at Google. Trust is fundamental. Team members are encouraged to share their honest opinion, knowing that their ideas won't be dismissed, which promotes innovation and collaborations. That is most important. Next one is encouraging diverse perspective. The last strategy is encouraging diverse perspective. Embracing the diverse perspective in a team, which significantly enhance creativity, problem solving, and foster on inactive environment. Encouraging diverse perspective enhance creativity and problem solving also. When team include individual with varied backgrounds, experience and viewpoints, they bring different approaches to problem solving. These diverse perspective often lead to more innovative ideas and solutions. Example, a design team working on a product might have members from different cultural backgrounds, which allow for the incorporation of different design sensibility. For example, one textile industry, the different types of culture peoples are joined together to make the design means every people to sharing their different ideas about their tradition and the modern views and their previous experience, their regional in, insights, everything should be included means it is also one of the advantages to comes under some innovative designs, right? This result in a product that appeal to a broader market with to it's not be considered the more homogeneity, right? Homogeneous group, because the diversification of culture is the most advantageous of companies. Of course, the diversification of culture leads conflict, but anyway, we having their conflict resolution strategies, no, the good leaders know the how those conflict convert into collaboration. So the positive points we can take in place here. The transforming conflict into collaborations. Yes, this slide highlight the importance of intentional strategy and a commitment to a positive team environment in transforming conflict into collaboration. It reinforms the idea that when teams actively embrace certain principle, they can achieve better result here. Transforming conflict into collaboration requires some intentional strategies. such as active listening, open communication, conflict resolution techniques, regular feedbacks. Yes, these are the strategy help manage disagreements productivity into potential growth for improvements. Right? So here I'm just to explain one case studies. Sorry. Yes. Here I'm just to showing one case study here. I hope that the case study to, I mean, I explained this case study, all the students very well understanding about their above said 5 strategies, no? The active listening skill, open communication channel, conflict resolution techniques, then encouraging diverse perspectives. Everything should be clearly to understand that case study. I hope that it's helpful for you for understanding their concept, above 5 concept. Here I am just to taking their case study of Fixer Animation Studio. Fixer Animation Studios, it's a renowned for its groundbreaking animated film like Toy Story. Finding Nemo and the Incredibles have built a reputation for creative collaborations. However, even Fixer talented teams experience internal conflict due to differing creative ideas, visions, and prioritized. One notable case involved in the production of Toy Story 2. Here, what is the conflict should be arised? During the development of Toy Story 2, no, the film production team faced significant conflict. How? Particularly between the animators and the directors. The animators felt creative input was not being sufficient acknowledgements, right? Acknowledgement, and that the film was being rushed for release. Meanwhile, the directors were under immense pressure to meet deadlines and keep the project moving forward. As the team productivity was at risk with emotions running is high. The disagreements threatened the quality of the film and could have delayed in its release also. Here, transforming conflict into collaboration. How? The first one is active listening and empathy. I hope that all the students are understand that conflict of that case study, right? Now, how the conflict should be transforming into collaborations. First, active listening and sympathy. Recognizing in the time of conflict, no? So the leader first take the strategy of active listening and empathy, recognizing the needs to address the tension head on, and leadership at Fixer initiated a series of open meeting where the animators and directors could air their grievances. The team leader actively here listen their concern about both sides. Yes, this allowed the directors to understand the animators need more creative freedom and space, while the animators realized the pressure of directors were under to meet tight deadlines. So, right, the active listening skill, how this strategy helpful for initially to resolving the conflict. The second one is creating their, constructive feedback, the open communication. The the team members fostered on environment where constructive feedback was encouraged. Everyone was allowed to express their opinion without fear of judgment. This was done through dailies, which are regular meetings where animators present their work and the entire team provide feedback in a supportive manner. These sections allowed the team to discuss the issue of real time and adjust their approaches quickly. Avoiding avoiding such things, no? So automatically the conflict should be reduced. To the fixer management to ask regular feedback, constructive feedback to everyone in openly without any fear. So the second strategy helpful for fixer to fixer team to reduce the conflict. The third one is what are the techniques, conflict resolution techniques used by fixer leadership, that is mediation. To resolve the dispute between animators and directors, the mediation focused on finding a compromise that would satisfy both parties, allowing animators more creative inputs while ensuring that the film production's timeline stayed on track. This process also involved reprioritized some tasks. So creative feedback and deadline could be balanced more effectively. The next one is building trust. Trust was a key factor in that case study. How? The leaders team at Pixar emphasized transparency and shared goals throughout the process. By aligning the animators and directors on the shared vision of creating a high quality of film, yes, they were able to bridge a gap between creativity and deadlines. Leadership regularly communicated process and encouraged open dialogue. So the next one is, so automatically the bond should be created in that fixer group, fixer team. Next one is encouraging diverse perspective. Fixer promoter on inclusive approach to problem solving, where diverse perspectives were celebrated. The animators and directors were encouraged to bring their unique idea to the table, blending creative freedom with strategic direction. This collaborative approach helped ensure the final product was innovative while still meeting the project constraints. The outcome, the resolution of the conflict and the subsequent collaboration between the animators and directors result in the successful completion of Toy Story 2, which become a massive critical and commercial success. The film was not only completed on time, but also exceeded expectation both in terms of creative quality, and storytelling. The fixer's success in transforming internal conflict into collaboration helped solidify the company culture of creative collaboration and open communication, which is major factors in its continuous success as a leading animation studio. In that case study, what we have learned or what is the key point we want to take away? The one is the conflict in terms can arise from differencing vision and pressures, but it can be effectively transformed into collaboration through active listening, open communication, conflict resolution techniques, and build trust in the teams and encouraging diverse perspective. Right? So the fixer experience shows how, with the right strategy in place, conflict can fuel collaboration rather than stifle it. Yes, the collaborations want to create, that is matter here, leading to both creative and operational success. So guys, I told you, no, yes, the conflict we want to destroy, but we can possible to change the conflict into collaborations, right? I hope that do you have any queries regarding that, especially for this topic, this sections, kindly feel free to reach out me, yapriyamba@gmail.com. Thank you for your patience for listening. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Mom, can I ask please?
Yeah, please.
Can you repeat conflict technique, please? Conflict replace.
Yes, actually, the conflict we want to, once again, I closed that, right? Yes, the conflict we want to destroy any field, even startup or even that MNC. But we can possible as a leadership or management, we can make a strategy. We can take that good strategy we can follow means we can possible to convert this conflict into opportunities. I mean conflict into collaborations, right? Here, the first, today's section, the first I'm taking that understanding of conflict, how the conflict will arise. Then, what is the benefits of collaboration? The conflict is a negative sentence, the collaboration is the positive sentence. So, how the negative convert into the positive? Yes, the next, if you want to convert the negative into positive, the 5 strategies we have just to highlighted. Yes, the 5 strategy I'm taking on the example of one case study fixer. Then I just do how the case studies conflict will arises, how the conflict convert into the collaboration using the 5 strategies. That is today our sections. Yes, I hope that all the students are understanding that things. If you having any queries, please feel free to contact my mail ID. Okay. Otherwise, you just to contact your mentor. The mentor just to suggested my number. Yes, official number. Thank you, guys. Thanks for actively participants. We have to see that next sections. Okay.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mama, I thought you